me bringing you my UPBL Season 6 Week 3 match, or Teambuilder, versus the Mebourne Kangaskhans and Jcj.music. We're both 1-1. We're both looking to go positive. It's going to matter momentum-wise. Obviously, either way, we're both going to have a chance at playoffs. Even if we lose, but yeah. Their team consists of Corviknight, Rotom Wash, Commode, Gardevoir, Serena, Corsola Galarian, Charizard, Quagsire, Vanillix, Rhydon, Dottler, and Liepard. You can see our team up there. Our first Pokemon consists of... Well, I guess I should explain their team. Corviknight's most likely defensive, can be Bulk Up, can run Iron Defense Body Press, can run Bulk Up, Power Trip, Brave Bird. I can run a lot of sets. Definitely coming. Probably more defensive, though. To help deal with my Sigalith, deals with most variants of Grimmsnarl. Obviously, Walls, Dugtrio pretty infinitely. Like, Walls, most of my team. It also helps versus Mime, but Rotom, Wash, it can be Nasty Plot. I doubt it's going to be Nasty Plot, though, considering the fact that Gastrodon Walls. But, anyway, it's probably going to be bulky with Defog, if it comes. Like, I don't even know if it's coming. It doesn't beat too much of my team. Kamo can be defensive, it can be offensive, and apparently Klinger's Soul Blade is allowed on it, which I thought we banned. So basically, Jcj.music got replaced after week 4, for week 4. So, and Zeus replaced him. Zeus Gear, you know, the guy that we're 7 and 6 now because we beat him in tier 3. Yeah, that dude. We played him, and or I didn't play him, but somebody else played him, and basically what happened was he used Klinger Soul Blade, and by the way, it got beaten by Calm Mind Sword Power. Swoobat, which is disappointing. But he clicked Klinger Soul Blaze, and I was like, wait, it's not banned? And apparently it wasn't. Like, I understand this is my league, but I intended on banning it. Just I forgot about the move, to be honest. But it's whatever. Like, we don't have to, it was loud, but I don't even think this guy knew that it was, because it makes sense to be banned. But anyway, Klinger Soul Blaze would be a big problem, but you know, I didn't even prep for it because I didn't know it was allowed at the time, so we could have gotten smashed by it. Anyway, Gardevoir, it's definitely coming. I think if he knew that Klinger Soul Blade was allowed, it was 100% coming as that. And I don't think if I knew, then I could prep for it, but you know, I didn't even know. Gardevoir, Specs, Scarf, bulky, does stuff. It's pretty good versus me. With Psyshock for Split F Cinescorch. Serena gets walled by Cinescorch, but outside of that, it's pretty solid. Power Whip. It's a spinner. Honestly, this is a really boring team builder because a lot of it's just. I'm gonna tell you right now, Poltergeist is coming, and Poltergeist literally wins the match. There's no questions about it. In prep, it absolutely destroys him. There's no answer for him in this team if Corviknight's weakened. We can say Corviknight's weakened. If we can't weaken Corviknight, and that would be unfortunate, but anyway, basically, Serena's probably coming. It can be a Solvest, I mean, for Poltergeist, but even then, it's probably not going to live very well. I feel like Serena definitely comes, but because like a Whip with Spin, with Knock, it kind of hits everything super effectively except for Cinescorch. Corsola Galarian, it's a Ghost type. Walls Beware to an extent. Sort of beats Cloyster, I guess. It's not that good versus me, I'll be honest. Charizard, could be Scarf, could be Specs, could be Boots, could be a lot of stuff. Probably not coming. I have a Gastrodon. It could be a Power Herb Solar Beam. It should be a very good set versus me, because outside of Quagsire, actually not Quagsire, outside of Astronaut, I don't deal with it very well. Next Pokemon is Quagsire. That's his best answer to Cloyster. But like, I'm gonna tell you, Poltergeist is my sleeper, not Cloyster, because Cloyster actually has a pretty bad matchup. But because he has Quag, because he has Corsola, because he has Rotom. While on the flip side, Poltergeist beats all three of them. I mean, anyway, Quagsir's Unaware Wall for Cloyster beats Octrio, beats Grimmsnarl, so like, it can beat a lot of the team. But Vanillix could be Scarf, could be Veil. I mean, it's pretty standard what it does. Everyone knows what it does. Heavy duty boots, potential. Rhydon, bulky, stealth rock setter. Dottler, a web setter. That's pretty much it. Liepard is the only thing that can help him out versus Poltergeist, but I feel like he's definitely not bringing Liepard. Like, he should, but I'm pretty sure he won't. Because otherwise, because it can Thunder Wave, it can Encore, it can Knock Off. Thunder Wave, Encore, Knock Off, and Filler Move is what he should bring. He should definitely bring it too. But he probably won't. So we're getting our team. We have Dual Screams Grimmsnarl to help support Poltergeist winning. Max Attack Adamant, because Spirit Break's really good versus this team. 212 Speed is just for defensive Kamo. If he's 8 invested, we outspeed. Because he's probably defensive Kamo here, just to help with, like, I don't know. Beware, Centiskorch. Yeah, light screen. We have dual screens. Taunts to help versus Corviknight means he can't defog. It means he can't roost. Light Clay to have the maximum screen turns into Spirit Break. It's better than Dark Slayer because I don't want to get walled by Kamo, because I mean, this is my best answer to Kamo, even defensively. So I want Spirit Break over Darkest Lariat. As said before, we have Poltergeist, who is our win con, 112%. 196 speed, timid, 252 special attack, 56 HP, 4 defense. 56 HP, 4 defense just to have an odd amount of HP. 252 special attack for maximum damage output. 196 timid and ultimate outspeed, max speed, Scarf Charizard. Shell Smash for the boost. Shadow Ball for my stab. Sword Power for Kamo, and I didn't need another move. And Giga Drain for Quagsire, for Rhydon, and for Rotom. It also gives his HP back, which is cool. Weak Armor because Curse Body's not helpful. I mean, this is a 102% win con. Like, we're going to win with it. There's not a single question in the world. Next Pokemon is Sigilyph. So, Sigilyph, it's 236 speed, 252 modest, and special attack, and 20 HP. So, I actually messed up this spread, but I didn't know. It's supposed to outspeed max speed Rotom, and it doesn't. It outspeeds the standard Smogon spread for Rotom. So, which is like 216. I messed that up. I didn't realize that until, like, when I was building this, and I was looking back at the team, I was like, oh wait, that doesn't outspeed Rotom, does it? It doesn't, because it just doesn't. Air Slash, Energy Ball, Heat Wave, Roost. So that could have been bad, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't matter. He didn't bring, or did he bring? I don't even remember if he brought Rotom, to be honest, but it didn't matter because he wasn't max speed either way, and the situation just didn't come up. But Air Slash, Energy Ball, Heat Wave, Roost. Air Slash for Stab, Energy Ball for same mods as Poltergeist Giga Drain was. Heat Wave for Corviknight, and then Roost for longevity. Life Orb, the maximum damage output, and then Magic Guard, so we don't get hit by Stealth Rock, so we don't get hit by Life Orb. And yeah. Next Pokemon is Spadef Centiskorch. So Centiskorch is cool here because it's just cool here. It walls Gardevoir, which is actually a big threat. Actually walls Serena as well, which is not meant to, but it's cool if it does. And actually it's by swapping to Vanillix, because I don't swap into Vanillix extremely well. Vanillix is actually solid versus me, but just Freeze Dry Blizzard, It hits my entire team for neutrally, except for mine. You can have Flash Cannon for that as well, if you wanted to. And token margin isn't appreciated at all. So, um, Sleep Talk, Fire Lash, Power Whip, Rest. Sleep Talk with Rest, it helps me to actually have longevity to an extent. It's not the best recovery, but it's gonna have to do. Heavy Duty Boots when I get hit by Stealth Rock. Flame Body because we didn't need anything else. Fire Lash for stab. Power Whip to hit Quagsire, Rhydon, Rotom, which, Energy Ball on Sigalith, Giga Drain with Poltergeist, same thing. 240 HP, 144 Spadef, Careful, and then 124 Speed, 124 Speeds for Max Speed Jolly Rotom. And by Rotom, I mean Rhydon. 240 HP should put me at 401 HP. Because it looks better than 403. Actually, I take less Stealth Rocks as well. If I get knocked off, I just take less Stealth Rocks, which is primarily what it was for. And then 144 to also give me more Spadef. It also helps me put more Spadef investment because it just does more. Because my Spadef swap into even Beach Charizard to an extent, as in it can swap in and Fire Lash at once. And it can stop Choice from clicking. I guess since Flame Body, it can't actually stop Charizard from clicking Fire Blast, but it's whatever. I mean, I'm not worried about Charizard. Next Pokemon's Beware. Beware's just a breaker for Corviknight. Banded Fluffy, 220 speed, 252 adamant, 252 adamant attack, and 36 HP. 220 is just for Kamo outspeeding anyone, outspeeding 8 invested, so it's 16 invested Kamo, 16 invested Kamo, and we're outspeeding that. So, Close Combat, Double Edge, Arc Lariat, Facade. Choice Band hits really hard. He doesn't have a swap in to Close Combat with Double Edge outside of Corsola, which I don't think is coming, by the way, but if it were to, then I have Darkest Lair for that, and then Facade, because I didn't need another move. There was nothing else that I needed. Quake was pointless. Quake's actually really bad versus his team as well, but anyway. There's nothing special about this set. We're going to bring it in, and we're going to click Close Combat or Double Edge. Pretty much Close Combat. Close Combat's better versus his team. The only situation where I might not is Gardevoir, and Gardevoir's still taking 30%, 40%, because Gardevoir's not that bulky physically. And our last Pokemon is Quillfish. Scald, Taunt, Toxic Spikes, Poison Jab, Max Speed Jolly, 248 HP, 8 defense, with Black Sludge, Intimidate. Intimidate is to stop. This is actually for Dragon Dance for Kamo, but also because I had Max Speed for Dragon Dance, but obviously because I can Speed Tie, stop the Dragon Dance with Taunt. That's what Max Speed's for, to Speed Kamo. And then the HP is just to be bulky, 8 defense because it doesn't matter. Scald's actually burn Corviknight because Liquidation wouldn't. And then Taunts to prevent bulk ups and roosts and everything. Black Sludge for recovery. Toxic Spikes because T-Spikes hit a lot of his team actually. Corsola, Quagsire, Rhydon. Hits a lot of his defensive Pokemon. And even Serena to an extent. And then Poison Jabs for the secondary stab. Hits Kamo for neutral. Hits Garv for super effective. Serena for super effective. It's just really solid here. In general. Game plan. Break through Corviknight. Which Sigalith can do. Which Beware can do. T-Spikes up would be cool. I don't need them, but it'd be cool. Get screens up with the Grimmsnarl, don't need them, be cool. I mean, I don't need to set up for this Poltergeist, that's the thing. The moment Poltergeist comes in, I win the game. Though I can't actually set up if he has Vanillix, because Vanillix, if he brings me down to my Sash, then I'll die to Hail, so I can't do that, but I mean, outside of that, I win with Poltergeist. I mean, this game's gonna be really easy. I'm going to be honest, I don't ever say a league match is going to be easy, but this one's going to be really easy. I'm not going to have to think. I'm just going to bring in Poltergeist, Shell Smash, and win the game. It's not hard. I mean, no hate to Jcj.Music, but he doesn't beat Poltergeist unless he has the Liepard, which again I don't think he's gonna bring. Actually, he should, but he doesn't. He won't. It's because it's a Liepard. Like nobody wants to bring a Liepard. But what I think is Spedef Corviknight live and can Brave Bird me. But what I think he's gonna bring, Corviknight's definitely coming. Kamo's definitely coming. Serena's definitely coming. The rest is kind of out there. I definitely think he's bringing Quagsire. Like 90% sure he's bringing Quagsire. Quagsire also helps him versus Togedemaru, which Togedemaru's not good versus his team, but you know it's potential. Togedemaru's actually not bad versus his team at all, but it's not good. I actually thought about in this match being Zingzap Fellstinger. No, is that this match? Yeah. No. Anyway, I thought about bringing Togedemaru. We're not going to reveal our set. Because it's very heat. It's very heat. Can't lie. But, he's going to bring Corviknight. He's going to bring Kamo. He's going to bring, Serena. He's probably going to bring Quag. He should bring Gardevoir, because Gardevoir actually matches up pretty good versus me. I think Vanillix and Rhydon are probably his last. He could also bring Rotom. Rotom's okay versus me. The one thing is maybe trick ring target with Hydro, because that could hit Gastro. It could be also sub Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot. That would also work to beat Gastro. But I think Gastro actually matches up pretty well versus him. But I wanted to bring Beware, which is what it would come over. Like if I didn't bring Beware, I'd have Gastro. So yeah, there's the team builder. It's again like I never ever say a match is gonna be easy, but this is gonna be easy. I mean, because and it's not even his fault. Like it's just he doesn't have an answered Poltergeist. Like he has to keep his Corviknight healthy. That's his way. And he has to bring Vanillix as well, which I mean Vanillix is pretty good versus me, so like he should bring Vanillix as well. But I feel like he doesn't. Like a lot of these things, like I think he should, but I don't think he will. It's basically Liepard and Vanillix, but I don't know. Like if I were him, I definitely bring Liepard. If I were him, I'd definitely bring Liepard, but I don't think he will. But anyway, there's the team builder. Wincon, Poltergeist, simple as that. See you guys in the match. This will be going up. Tier 3 is going up today, tomorrow, Saturday, This will be going up Sunday. Match will be going up Monday, I think. And then probably a live Tuesday. We'll figure it out. See you guys. Do you think I brought the right team? I think I did. See you guys in the next video.